Hello and welcome from across the media multiverse. Today I am going to have a look at a Twilight Zone episode called The Lonely. A man is imprisoned on a planet in solitary confinement. As he's by himself, he has the run of the planet, but being by himself, he doesn't venture too far from the drop-off point. Every few months, a supply ship arrives to bring him food, stock, supplies, and a general check-up on his well-being. The captain smuggles across a fully developed robot that imitates real life and can bring companionship to the prisoner. After a hasty introduction, the prisoner and the robot come to care for each other, which becomes a shame as the prisoner is then pardoned, and due to lack of storage space on the homebound spaceship, he has to choose whether to leave the robot behind. This is a story about loneliness. The prisoner welcomes the supply ship and the chance to spend some days with the crew, playing cards, catching up on the local news. But the majority of his time, he is lonely on a desolate world, and so enter the robot that is shaped like a woman. After a period of adjustment, the two then become friends, and this makes it harder when he gets his pardon and is allowed to go home, but due to storage space without the robot. Now the crew of the spaceship see the robot as just that. I mean, would you sacrifice your chance of a pardon and going home over a microwave oven, for example? But friendships are formed in so many different ways, and that is the focus of this story. Brain versus heart. The brain knows it's just metal, but the craft ship is so good that the heart can't leave it alone. Now, to many this may sound a bit far-fetched, but how many people have a love for their car, their boat, their mobile phone? This is just a logical extension of that and played to perfection. It is clear that this story will not have a happy ending, but it doesn't tell us so much about humanity. The fact that people can invest an emotion and build friendship outside of the norms. And that is what the Twilight Zone is so good at, using science fiction stories to prise open the human heart. And this is a very good example of such a story. And that is my thought on this Twilight Zone adventure. I'd be grateful to hear your views if you've watched it. And if you haven't, do track it down. It is a good example of the genre. So until next time, may your news be good news and happy times and places. Farewell.